Guys, thanks so much. And the raid this morning revealed another troubling reality. Again, as I just referenced, different outcomes for the powerful versus the powerless. Stone's charged with making false statements and obstruction, which is what Obama FBI and CIA-era leaders did on multiple occasions. So why the one-way street? Where is the prosecution in those cases? Here to tell us more, senior fellow at the Hoover Institution. I know he has been chomping at the bit, focusing on this all day. Victor Davis Hanson. Victor, to see John Brennan and Clapper today out there talking about this, it's like the pot calling the kettle black, like all the old sayings came to mind. I thought about my mother because she always had the right saying. I mean, come on.
Yeah, well, I think what gets everybody, I don't know Roger Stone, what he did or did not do, but whether he's a provocateur or raconteur, it doesn't matter. The question is quality under the law. And cut to the quick, Laura, had he been James Comey and he had gone into a sworn testimony before Congress and on 245 times said he didn't know or he couldn't remember, he wouldn't have been indicted. If he had been the deputy director, Andrew McCabe, and said he was misunderstood when he lied, he wouldn't have been indicted. Had he been James Clapper and said he gave the least untruthful answers, he lied under oath to Congress, he wouldn't have been indicted. Had he been John Brennan, who's very ubiquitous today, on 2 occasions lied under oath to Congress and then said the CIA doesn't lie, he wouldn't have been indicted. So what Robert Mueller, whether he knows it or not, his legacy is now there's 2 codes of justice. There's for people who are connected and there's people who are not connected but useful for a prosecutor's agenda. I don't think any of us want to live in an America like that. It's Orwellian, and it's third world, and it's disgusting.
Victor, when you saw the analysis on television today, which I tortured myself in watching, what do you think about the state of the news media today? Even practicing attorneys who they know better. They know that an indictment it's like a garbage pail. They throw everything into it to make it look worse. That's why it's 24 pages. This thing could have been done in 4.5 pages, even with the accusations against him. They had to pile all this verbiage in. I think it's all meant to, again, impress everybody.
You know, it's funny. The government is copying the media's Bolshevik idea that they have the person and then they have to find the crimes. So what the government is doing, Robert Mueller, he starts out with, just like the media does, that Trump is guilty, but he has to find the crime, so he goes out and leverages all these subordinates and see if any particular crime would stick to Trump. But that's not what America's about. You investigate the crime, the media investigates crime, and then they find out who did it. They don't inverse it. But we're under the whole ideology of the Bolsheviks. This is where we are now, and it's disgusting. And the media and the deep state, Mueller, CIA, they've merged. It's a fusion. It's really scary because that's the stuff of authoritarian dystopian novels, and that's where we are.
Yeah, Star Chambers. It's wild. Victor, we really appreciate you coming on with us tonight. I've been dying to catch up with you on that and the shutdown, but we'll leave that for another day.